When I set my first real income goal to earn $100 a day, it was actually very conservative. The strange thing was, it was extremely hard to do. I'm like, why can't I consistently do this? I remember I get like that $100 day, and you're like, well, all you got to do is hit it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. Because if you go one day without hitting it, you immediately fall behind. That's the same with anything in life. If you start to run out of money, you get behind on your bills, and then you get stressed out. If you start to run out of money, you get into this strange place and you start to make bad decisions. In fact, your mind starts to get weak and you start to believe that you are broke, or you start to believe that you are inadequate, or you start to believe that you don't have the resources anymore, you no longer have the skills. So tonight, I want to talk just a little bit about setting a good goal for yourself so you can crush it next year in 2020. And everyone has a different level of money that they're looking to earn. So $100 a day was just my marker. That was my focus. And that was the first real strong goal that I set financially. And I worked at it diligently. It wasn't easy. I got to this place where I was hitting it consistently, and then I would fall behind for like sometimes 10 days, 2 weeks. And I knew I had to change something. So I started changing my strategy a lot. And I think that the strategy that I started to implement that was so much different was, I was the kind of person that I was doing so much free content. And I realized like I'm having an issue monetizing, because I've done like literally thousands of videos and free training all the time. So I didn't know how to monetize. And I was a tough thing, because you want to add value to the marketplace, but then you get into this spot where you're like, well, I'm broke, What's up, Robert? Hey, what's going on, Michael Terry? Don Powers, welcome. So as you guys are here, I want you to be able to set a strong income goal for 2020. And today I wanted to bring this into light for you, because not everyone talks about this. It's something that we avoid. I firmly believe that today I had a couple crazy conversations. In fact, I have a friend that was in the hospital, and I'm like, dude, wonder why this guy's in the hospital. I know he's a great person. He works really hard. He's got a good family, and I believe it's because of stress related to work. And one of the most stressful things is if you spend all of your time at work and you're still living paycheck to paycheck. So what you might need to do is look for a different lifestyle, like a different way to live, okay? And live a completely different way. And I've done that too. So I've tried a lot of different routes and avenues, but I believe that learning the skill of being an internet marketer is by far the most rewarding skill out there as far as career types. No matter what career you want to be in, you need to learn the skills of internet marketing. And that's one of the core reasons that we've put together this incredible business class concept that we have. Also, the reason that we put together becoming a VIP, the reason that we put together Big Profile Profits, the reason that we put together the I Am Challenge, the reason that we put together basically everything is so you can have a skill set that will give you the ability to create a better lifestyle. And a lifestyle that has less stress and more benefits, ultimately. And if you just basically have a better overall approach to marketing on the internet, you ultimately get a better lifestyle. That's just the way it works. And I got to tell you, whoever's watching this right now live, just let me know that you're watching live. If you end up watching the replay, that's fine. But if you could go ahead and share it as well. The craziest thing that I'm seeing every day now that I'm traveling is I get the same question. What is heal? I answer it. And I'm changing my answer because I'm seeing people's reactions. In fact, the last answer I said is I help people in the hospitality space build a remote business that they can take with them anywhere in the world. And their jaw will drop. If the bellman's picking you up out front of a Hyatt hotel, And the craziest thing is this, the hotels that I'm checking into, I probably would be disappointed if I paid full price. But when I check in, you know, I paid $200 last night, which was the most I paid of any of the rooms that I stayed at. But most people paying last night were paying $700 to $1,200 to stay there. I would be disappointed if I stayed there for $700 to $1,200. But the bellman doesn't know how much I'm paying when I get there and I pull up. But what he did say is business must be good for you. And I'm like, yeah, it really is good for me. But the main reason it's good for me is because it's consistent. If it was just sporadic, it wouldn't be that good for me, because I would be over digging out in the field again, looking for a new message, looking for a new way to serve people. Now what I can do is I can keep fine-tuning. I can keep fine-tuning. I can keep adding value. For example, we have a product called Big Profile Profits. And, you know, as the year was coming to an end, we created a brand new calendar that we laid out for 6 months for people to be able to have guideline of what to post in their social media account. And, you know, right now I'm kind of implementing, and you'll notice this if you actually follow me on social media, I recycle things. Now, I usually don't recycle my content or my photos, but I recycle like seasonal in my marketing approach. So I'll go and you will see, I won't even post on Facebook. And during those times, I'll go in and I'll be integrating into other people's messages and other people's parties, because other people are having these parties and you can show up and you don't even have to be the host. You don't even have to say anything, but you can show up there and add value and people will recognize it. And then right now I'm switching back where I'm going to post, you know, I'm going to keep posting. So every day you're going to see me post and I'm switching it up. So you're going to see me posting every day right now in the morning, first thing in the morning. I'm going to do that for like 7, maybe 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to post in the morning. And then all of a sudden, I'm just going to switch it up and I'm going to post in the evening. And then I'll be posting at night. And then I'm going to go and do a Facebook Live on my timeline, which I haven't done in a while. And the last 3 or 4 I did on my timeline, I basically was just taking and deleting people. So I'm going to go and do a different style live on my timeline. And then I'm going to post a video on my timeline. And then I'm going to post a photo. But anyhow, in the Big Profile Profits, we lay this out so people can see it and learn and implement it. And that's the kind of strategies that you need to be able to excel in life. I mean, literally, that's what you need. And you could just take that one product alone. And that was the reason I made it. You could take that one product alone and focus only on that. You could build a successful business with that concept alone. You could have all the strategies that you would need. In fact, that's literally how I built Heal, more or less, through that strategies. And we continue to add value. See, the thing is if you learn a skill set that will give you the ability to have consistent income in your business, your life is going to be so much better. You are going to have so much less stress. And when I'm putting together the business class, I think I don't know yet, because I haven't been able to go through and fully look at what Ace and Rich are going to do, and fully go through what Lauren and Michael are going to do, and fully go through everything that Paulo and I are doing. I've had to go totally immersion into 2 things that I focused on doing first. Number 1 is your voice or communication or public speaking or presenting. And number 2 is your subconscious mind, rewiring your subconscious mind. I've been going back and forth because I'm like, oh, this is by far the most important thing ever. In fact, this one area, this one section of all of the sections I'm doing is worth more than what we're selling it for. Beyond. Because it's, when I look back in my life, these are the reasons I'm successful today. These are the reasons that I'm happy. These are the reasons that I have a good attitude. These are the reasons that I'm creative. These are the reasons that I attract abundance in my life. These are the reasons that I attract you into my life. Because I changed my subconscious mind. So if you rewire your subconscious mind, and I'll tell you right now, this is no joke. This isn't just one button. This is like, you're going to go into a process. You're going to go into a transformation. And for some of you, if you're as bad as I was, and I was a mess, if you're as bad as I was, this is what's so cool about what I do. I know that I can take someone at the lowest bottom of the barrel and transform and change your life forever. But you got to do the work. I'm going to lay it out for you, but you got to do the work. And if I look back at my past, dude, I was always attracting negativity and doubt. And I was always attracting money issues. Always. But today I'm attracting abundance in my life. I nonstop attract great things. That's why the doors of opportunity and abundance continue to fling open in my life, because I rewired my subconscious mind so I'm on a playing field that gives me a distinct advantage. Now it's like me and you, we're going to go on a journey here together, and I'm going to help you transition into that place. But I've got like the things that I've done. I mean, people just don't do this stuff. And some people teach about, the power of positive thinking and affirmations and stuff like that. But I'm talking about a total rewire where you basically have to go into like a machine of sorts, or into it's almost like you got to go into a coffin and you got to like die. The old you has to die and the new you has to emerge. Like, that's really what it is. That's what a transformation is. So if you're willing to do the work and you want someone to teach you, and this is what's so cool, to me, this is the absolute, this takes little to no, it takes no physical effort. You don't have to get up and run a marathon. You don't have to go and hike. You don't have to do, you just got to basically sit there and listen and absorb and allow the process to take place in your life. There's a few things to implement it where you want to get into peak state, but ultimately you got to listen to specific audios. There's apps, there's audios, there's different things to read that can help reprogram and transform your subconscious mind. And to me, that is what the world needs, because so many people are in this room right now today, and you're still holding on past your problems from when you were a little child. You're still holding on to problems when you were a teenager. You're still holding on to problems when you were in your 20s and 30s. And some of you are still holding on to problems of last year and the year before, and the relationship that you had before, and the business that you had before. So I'm just going to get you into a place where you and I are in the moment today, and we could see how big of an opportunity that we have in the future together. Because I think what we've already laid out for you, that you already could have. You could easily hit $100 a day as an income goal. Some people are earning much higher than that. And this isn't about financial claims or guarantees. I want you to have freedom. I want you to have prosperity in your life next year, because I'm kind of sick and tired of being around people and they get the same results as the year before. I believe it goes down to the subconscious mind, because you make the effort, but you're not getting the results, because there's some wiring going on that puts you back in that place, and you're back to where you started before. So if you don't have the business class, this is a selfless plug to go get it. It's $697. It will be $997. Just go get it. You're going to own it for a lifetime. We are starting in like 5 or 6 days. We're going to be dropping an episode every day. Some of them will be multiple episodes per day. We're going to be going through them in the group. It's going to be a fire-packed month. I'm going to be in 4 different cities, including Orlando, Miami, Hollywood, and I'm also going to be in a few different surprise places. So I'm going to be like in business class launching this the entire month, and we're going to sell it for $997 or more, so you can secure it today. The second really powerful thing that I've been integrating in total immersion on is your voice, your ability to communicate properly, your ability to make presentations, to host meetings, to have power-packed conversations, to have strong business meetings, either one-on-one or in mini groups or in big groups, speaking in front of people, doing Facebook Lives. I'm teaching people, breaking down the strategies that I've implemented throughout the past decade, so you can go through and streamline things. And I believe that that's the reason you would want to do this. You learn from somebody who's spent a decade or hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn this stuff, and you get to learn it. Boom, you get to know exactly what to do, and you get to implement it through an immersion process, through a community effort, where people are working together and helping one another and bouncing back and forth and more accountability. And so I am fired up about this because this is something that I always thought that I would save until I only had people right in front of me. And I would be like, oh, you know, this is where I would be charging people $10,000 to go to a high-end mastermind. And this is the skill sets that you would learn. This is what you would learn. This is what, and you go back, when people a few years ago, Paulo Barroso is one of them. He personally hired me, Paulo Barroso, a few years back. And I remember being behind stage with him, and I was getting him dialed in to go speak on stage. I remember like it was literally yesterday. And people have hired me to do this, to help prepare them. And not only to speak on stage, because that's kind of for some people, it's a once in a lifetime thing or an occasional thing. This is the daily, your voice, speaking, communicating, written and verbal, to be able to be a high impact speaker, to be able to get paid for it, because it's the highest paid skill basically in the world. Don, I would love to see you in Orlando. That'd be awesome. Let's do this. And it would be cool to link up with people in different areas when I show up, whether it's Hollywood or Miami or Orlando or Denver or the Eagle Airport. And I'm going to be in a lot of airports. So what I'm actually going to be encourage people to do is be meeting me in airports, where we're going to do a little 20-minute meetup in the airport, shoot a quick video, and then whatever I'm leaving or coming. And I think it'd be a cool thing to do throughout the year of 2020. What's up, Tracy? So I'm pumped up about this product because I've been like back here totally immersion working on it. I know holidays have been going on, lots of Christmas celebration, everyone's traveling with their family. I'm so fired up to deliver this for you all, and just kind of getting back in the swing of things, doing lives myself after like 10 or 12 days, just like a total, out in the wilderness, trying to get alignment, get my voice back. I almost want to show you, I kind of want to show you like the very, 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 very beginning of one of the videos, because it's just so fire. But I'm not gonna do it. I want to do it so bad, but no one's even seen them. Like, just the intro to the video is gonna set the tone. I'm just telling you right now, the tone's gonna be set. And whoever is in business class come January 1, 2020, you are gonna get into the zone. Your life is gonna change. You are gonna have the best year of your life. You're gonna get so much love and value in this, that elevation is going to be your destination. I know that. I'm just talking about the couple little chunks that I've put together to start this off, much less what Michael and Lauren and Rich and Ace and Paulo and others are contributing to this product. It's going to be phenomenal. We are over delivering. It's going to be a grand slam. So go ahead and get access to it right now. Secure your position. If anyone here is brand new, we are so grateful to have you. Go through the units to kind of see what Heal is and how it was started 5 years ago. We are growing, we are stabilizing, we are building infrastructure. All next year, we're going to be planting flags in international destinations. I have already kind of started the paperwork for the UK, so we would have the ability to set up a legit shipping center in the United Kingdom, so we can sell the shirts and all the stuff dealing with the VAT. So right now it's like this thing, it's such a hassle. We're going to do it the right way. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be worth it. We're setting up infrastructure. We're going to go and do it in the UK. We're going to do it in Australia. We're setting up in the locations to make it exactly what we need to be able to expand and grow this business. So, dude, I'm pumped up. I'm grateful for all of you. You've made the right decision to be in Heal and to be part of this. Congratulations if you're brand new on becoming a VIP and going all in with Heal. You know, getting into the business class early and securing your spot there. It's something to be proud of. It's a lifetime commitment. It's a shift in your life. It's a total new beginning for some of you. And I know it's a scary decision. But you know what? This is the best decision that I ever made in my life. To become a marketer, to build something of value. I've got look at how many great friends I have all over the world. And I'm so fortunate and blessed because I took this road. And that's why I'm like, hey, look, let's go. You should take the same road that I did. It worked. It works great. And you could live anywhere. You could travel and, you know, you can live a full life. And you could be so blessed with your family. Nothing better than having time. And that's what I truly have, time. Because I promise you, I couldn't make these things and create these things if I didn't have the time to do it. Time is everything. And time is what I've got the most of. That's why I've been the most blessed. It doesn't mean I'm not super busy or have a lot of demand or a lot of requirements or a lot of duties and obligations. It means that I have the freedom to decide what to do with my time. I'm not trading time for money. And usually, well, for me, I never wanted to do that. So when I decided I'm not going to do that with the rest of my life, I set a goal. $100 a day would be good for me. That's good. You know, I probably could be doing what I'm doing right now. I'm staying in these awesome 4 or 5 star hotels for $89 a night, and I split them 50%. It's $45 a night, and then you eat. You know, dude, you can live off $100 a day. Now, most of us can't. I get it. With a family and stuff, it's not possible. But for me, when I began, that's when I was started. That's all I was focused on. And I want you to get aggressive about something. Like literally zone in on one thing and clear all the distractions. If you truly want greatness in your life, you must clear all the distractions. I see you, Chanel. Grateful that you're here. Congratulations. That girl's so committed. She did the 21-day challenge recap, and she literally did every day. Now, a disclaimer for that, in the 21-day challenge, day 20 was always be calm. It was I am calm. And then when we took that out and we just gave it away and we put it on the front end, there was always this missing piece there. So what I said is move day 21, I am unstoppable, to day 20, and I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go to the top of the mountain, and I'm going to shoot day 21 again, a new version, and I got a little idea in my mind. Maybe like it's going to be epic. So anyhow, I'm pumped up for that. There's so much to come. We are just getting started. I want you to lock arms with me, and if you are committed to that, just comment below, lock arms. Let's lock arms. Let's break bread, and let's finish 2019 strong. When everyone else has got their blinders on, they're done for the year. They're starting again next year. Let's start next year now. If we start next year now, we are going to have an edge on everybody else. And I'm talking, you need this in the world today because people are fast and they're strong and they're smart. You need to have that advantage going through life. And you know what? You might just need the advantage against your own self. And you got to get a kickstart. Don't wait until January 1st to show up in the gym. Start today. And then come January 1st, guess what? You're going to feel a little something. You're going to have something going on. All right? So thank you, Hans, who just joined a week ago, Melanie, Nikki, everyone who's here, locking arms. We're grateful to have you. Adam Shelton. Oh, Adam Shelton, we're going to do big things, brother. Deborah, everyone who's here. Don Powers, good to see you again. I am healed. That might be day 21. So I got a little fire going. I'm roasting a little fire. I got my little setup right here. I'm shooting and editing. It's going to be such an awesome season. I am going to finish this year strong like nothing ever before. I'm just warming up my engine. So, you know, get set up, okay? Set yourself up for next year. Set it up now. Set some goals. Decide of one thing that's holding you back and let it go. Just, you're done with it. Let it go. Start fresh. Something new. You know what I mean? It'll feel so good. And then it's time to heal. Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day, it's on you.